Okay, we back.
Yep,
it's
we
AC cooling out the heat.
Season
Yes,
2.
Season
Howling out the truth.
I mean, today I'm gonna be doing a little different. As you can tell, I'm holding the mic.
Yep. I'm not yet because I'm holding something, as you can see. Just sipping on coffee.
It's the new season 2. We're in the new year, 2025. Here we go, starting good. We're doing a little bit different this year. It's gonna be we're gonna be posting every month, and then we're gonna do shorts like every 3 days a week.
Yeah, it might fluctuate depending on the algorithm.
Yeah. But we're testing everything out, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
We appreciate your patience, and we appreciate the love and support we've been getting. We're gonna get more new exciting guests and potentially some guests that we had before back in the previous pods.
Yeah.
Touch up on those topics.
To catch up with their updates, their topics, what's going on with their lives. But today it'll just be us three. We're gonna talk about
the main members.
Yeah, we're gonna talk.
FHF.
We're gonna talk about our success throughout our year, and then our potential goals for this coming year.
Yeah, there's a lot to catch up with you guys.
Right. We're really excited for this new season. We're gonna really elevate the game to this year. Hopefully getting the coffee table, the poster behind us. Moving on to like other social media to expand our podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
So
videos, everything.
Yeah. Who wants to start out, or should I start out? Since
you can go ahead and start. You just kick this off.
Okay. So, I mean, the last couple of months, I got a promotion. So I finally got that promotion I always wanted.
That's a fucking dub, real quick.
Yeah,
that's
for
a
real,
fucking dub.
But obviously, you know, the schedule is tight because, you know, it's hard to do this podcast because all these guys are they're moving up and elevating their game in life too.
Yeah, we're all busy, all three of us. Yeah,
we're really trying to cram it in as much, but also like provide good quality to you.
Yeah,
guys.
for sure. That's why we're doing less frequency because it's like a quantity over quantity.
We're also doing this because the reason why is because we got a lot of feedback that, you know, we're posting too much podcast within the month where they're
people
not
only got so much time.
Yeah, where they're not able to catch up to the podcast because it's an hour long. Also we're gonna hit on Spotify soon. Just a heads up because that way you guys can listen to it and then you guys don't have to watch the actual.
Yeah, because you guys can, like, if you got like that kind of work, like kind of job where you can just listen to something while you work, and that's gonna be pretty useful for people like that.
But yeah, we got a lot of exciting things coming up. But besides the promotion, you know, I'm starting to do my own personal social media, you know, just like vlogs and open up Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You showed me a couple.
Got into not a new hobby. It's been an old hobby, but getting back to the hobby.
So let me touch on that real quick. What's that all about now?
Yeah. So I've been inspired by watching other people's videos about Pokemon cards. They've been investments now. They're like basically like on art events and investments. I can't even speak English. So like the card can be worth up to like $100 to $1,000, you know.
Yeah.
But my goal is to collect them and to sell the duplicate ones and stuff like that. Hopefully get some side profit off it.
Man, I need your help with that, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You could definitely make profit off of Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I took Thomas to the shop before I left from my cruise, and he saw like how much a singular card
it was interesting,
cost.
and they were like super pricey, especially because I haven't collected any since I was like 8 or 9 years old. It was kind of bizarre just seeing the increase of price nowadays.
But
have you gone to any conventions or whatnot and seen like
no? So I'm still new to it right now. I think I posted like 3 videos of me opening Pokemon cards. I mean, my content is kind of like everywhere. It's not just like a singular content. I'm just really just trying to be myself and just, I guess, show people, you know, my experience and, you know, what I like to do for fun, my hobbies and stuff like that. Yeah. I like to hike too, and I posted a video of hiking, and I like to travel, post a video about traveling.
You posting any of the cruise?
Yeah, I'm starting to. Yeah, about to. Okay. I posted an intro. It's like a come back
of the vlog, right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. That sounds dope. Man.
But besides that, I mean, I've been trying to elevate my knowledge too. I've been getting back to reading again for sure. The previous book I read was about David Goggins, the first book he made. Not Goggins, is it Goggins? Yeah, Goggins, David
Sounds
Goggins.
More familiar,
yeah, it's a dope book to read. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why it was a meme back like in TikTok days, but like
he carried a boat.
Yeah, who's gonna carry a boat?
Yeah, you guys referenced that in one of the previous pods.
But the book was actually really inspiring. It's about mental toughness and how to get through, tough shit. What can I say? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The book I'm reading currently is about real estate. And then the next book I'm going to read is about also real estate.
Because you're trying to get into that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into real estate for sure. I'm gonna try to be a real investor this time. Dip my toes in it, saving some money. I'm trying to pay off my car. I'm almost done with it.
That's good.
So, I'm trying to really elevate my game here.
Yeah, I can definitely tell.
Move advance more than I can in the past, and what else I can dip my toes in,
Yeah, for sure. You're definitely dabbling more into stuff while also being pretty productive and on top of work. And everything.
I mean, traveling wise too. I love traveling. I love experiencing.
It's kind of
adventure.
good to sprinkle some fun in there with productivity.
I mean, I just got back from the cruise on.
It was a
Sunday night.
Oh yeah, daylight savings. Yeah.
I mean, I experienced. Yeah, we went to 4 different countries within the cruise.
Oh, nice. Name them.
Yeah. So I went to the Bahamas first, Puerto Rico. After Puerto Rico was the Dominican Republic. After that was the Grand Turk and the Cacaos.
That's dope, man.
I've never been on a cruise. So how does it work? Do they stop?
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth. I think personally for me, it's worth it. Because you get to visit 4 countries within 1 week.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I didn't even know that.
And that's like a bucket list, to visit other countries and kind of experience.
I gotta go on a cruise at least once in my life, at least.
Although, so I love Puerto Rico. The vibes was immaculate. It was lovely. The place was beautiful. Dominican Republic was beautiful as well, but they dropped us off at a port where it was what's it called? It wasn't it was for tourists type of thing. It wasn't. If you really wanted to explore, you gotta take a taxi out. But we weren't really familiar where we were, so we weren't comfortable taking out the taxi. And with the time too, with the cruise, we weren't that comfortable going out.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was a resort type of thing too for tourists, and I mean, I like to go deep into town, get to know the culture and eat the food and experience all of that. But they're selling jewelry and stuff like that in those shops. But it's island vibes for sure, it's the beautiful weather, sun, beach vibes, your palm trees, coconuts, stuff like that.
That sounds awesome.
Definitely recommend you guys going on a cruise trip, you too, and you guys out there. I mean, I mean, it doesn't have to be the Caribbean, it could be Europe, Asia, but I mean, I'm just letting you know, it takes you to 4 different stops, 4 different countries, or maybe 5 countries, depending how the length is for the cruise trip. It's also inclusive with eating, all you can eat buffet.
Oh, nice.
The drinks are not inclusive, but they have a itinerary where you can follow too, activities that you can do. They also have other stuff that you could do personally on the ship, swim, go to the gym and stuff like that. The only thing I don't like about the cruise was I gotta follow within their schedule and not my own schedule.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that because...
And their schedule's later than yours?
No, it's just that, it's it feels like you gotta rush to, do things. You know what I
see. So it's a very specific...
You gotta follow, you gotta follow within their time frame.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Because I know you're, more of an early bird, too.
I am an early bird, but, I hate cramming my shit in.
Yeah,
and then, jumping into the next activity.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's not necessarily earlier or later. It's just
so let's say
let's
say they're doing a group activity I don't fucking know, tea time for example.
Oh yeah. That's alternative to drinking.
So there'll be 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then there's the next thing. Oh, come look at our 50% sales on or whatever they're selling.
Yeah. That's
at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. And you're like, damn, I really want to go to that too, because I want to get like whatever they're selling for 50% off.
That's like as strict as a school schedule.
Yeah, so like you're basically like jumping within the hour to the next thing, and then the next thing, come get your lottery tickets for like 4 to 5 p.m. But you're like, damn, but I'm kind of hungry though. Like I gotta eat some lunch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. I bet you have to have literally like a schedule just right in front of you.
No, yeah, but I mean, track. I follow some of their schedule, but like I was like, it's kind of too much because sometimes I get hungry. I gotta jump to the buffet and eat all the food I can
that's fair.
To make it worthwhile. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But also coming soon in July, I'll be going to Cancun to celebrate my girlfriend's cousin 18th birthday.
Okay, real quick. Cancun. How do I say it? Because I keep hearing this and I just want to know what it is. Cancun.
Cancun. Yeah.
Cancun.
It's CANCUN.
Gotcha. And it's like a resort, or is it like what is it?
So basically, it's like an all-inclusive resort for tourists. Like all-inclusive, like food, drinks, and it's just like beach vibes. Okay. You can explore out of the city. I mean, out of the resort as well. They also have a lot of activities. Like I think the one of the World Wonders is there.
World of Wonders?
Yeah, like the
opening my eyes.
What was the, I forgot, was it the Mayans? Not the Mayans, the Aztecs. I think it was the Aztecs. Like they had like the pyramids there. You can go visit, and then they got some like other like ATV activities and stuff like that. Yeah. Their local shops, like flea markets type of thing. Nice. But it's mainly for tourists. It's not that you don't really get into deep with that culture over there. You definitely have to go like outside of Cancun.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But it's still a beautiful spot, and I mean, you still get to like experience some of the culture. At least.
At least like a piece of it, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you get to learn the history of the Aztecs too, and how they live.
You get to see like mummies there or anything?
No, you don't get to see the mummies.
That would be crazy. That would be ancient curse.
That'd be bizarre.
I don't want to die.
That would be kind of scary.
I don't want to die by luck.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of horror movies.
Yeah, I ain't trying to curse my whole bloodline, bro.
But besides that, also like I hit my biggest goal of the gym of last year. 225 pounds bench press, 10 reps. I'm a small Asian guy, and that's tough for me to do.
You're pretty dense for
I mean like
meatball.
I mean like I went from like a really skinny toothpick Asian guy to like
I've been around that era.
Man. Transformation.
So hitting
crazy.
Hitting that 225 10 times was like the biggest accomplishment I did in the gym era. But my new goal, I can't do that because after I came back from Japan, I didn't really work out in Japan. Like I lost all that like muscles or whatever. But I'm trying to build that back up.
It could just take like 1 week or.
It takes a couple more weeks. I mean, I got before I left for the cruise, I was like feeling it. I got to up to 7 reps, which is not bad. So I just needed 3 more reps. I felt confident. I'm able to get back to it as quick as possible.
Yeah, that's good because I bet. You know how muscle memory is, like you can get the muscle back faster.
I think this year I'm not really looking for strength this year. I think this year I'm going to bulk up to 220 and then I'm going to cut to lean out at 200 pounds.
Oh, nice.
So that's my goal this year. Also my goal this year to get popping on our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
My own personal social media, and then to get in real estate, really boost up my knowledge about mental toughness and real estate, and I don't know, other stuff that will help in the like whatever books that will offer. But yeah, I'm all set for 2025.
Yeah, you got a lot of things to juggle. A lot of great things.
I mean, I got a great mentor at work right now who's trying to teach me stuff to become a better manager as well. So, I think I got a pretty good steady thing going on. I hope going on and continue to go on. And I got a healthy relationship with my girlfriend.
For sure. Still going strong.
Yeah, still going strong. So, Yeah, but what about you guys? I mean, I guess let's go down the line. What about you, Thomas?
Let's go in order.
What's what you feel accomplished and what you got going on and what's your goals for 2025?
Yeah, there's actually a lot to catch up on because you know how we were talking about New Year's resolutions and I pulled off some of them. Some of them I'm still in progress though, but it's just still the beginning of the year to be fair. But I don't even know where to start. I guess I can start talking about.
Well, let's for example, this guy. You know, after the Hebron podcast about the the actor, this guy already got this guy already got in contact with Hebron and started filming a TV series.
That's literally when I started taking networking more seriously because like when I was younger, I never had the encouragement to like speak up and network as much because I've been shy for like too long, and I finally just want to get out of my comfort zone. And I got sick of my lifestyle enough to do it.
I mean, and, Thomas, not only that, Thomas did like a wedding video.
It was funny because they're sort of back to back. Yeah, just by pure coincidence, Hebron didn't have me join just because of the wedding video. Yeah, it was just by pure coincidence back to back because the wedding video was like late. You spoke up.
You're like, oh yeah, I'm a videographer.
Yeah, I think I built up some confidence just from like those little things.
I mean, who knows? I mean, Thomas might bring some of his co videographer and stuff like that into the podcast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some of the actors and stuff like
for sure.
that.
Spoilers that we're gonna have Hebron back on eventually.
Yeah,
probably like after the film TV series that we're working on.
Maybe we'll talk about the series and stuff like that.
Because that's exactly what we're working on. So obviously, you know, I met Hebron first, and then I met the rest of the film crew. Mm-hmm. We kind of started the TV series like in beginning of February, I think.
What's the name of
it? Methods of Healing.
Methods of what?
Yeah, it's like a 6-episode series. I'm
can't spoil it.
Yeah, that's what I was literally about to say.
Can't talk about the script. Okay.
Yeah. But maybe I'll speak about it like one-on-one in private with someone that I know but definitely not on here for sure. Okay. But yeah, it's exciting. It's basically like rehearsal, video shoot usually, and I usually show up for all of them actually. And it's like great experience for sure. So I'm glad I like show up and do
and I'm sure you're gonna make more connections with the other group.
Yeah, that's definitely the plan. Yeah, I definitely want to continue like network. I don't want to just suddenly stop just because this is going on because I don't want like my progress to freeze because I made that mistake after I graduated from college from my digital media arts degree. Like my progress is completely froze because I didn't really do much outside of that besides like apply for film related jobs. But then I realized the reality is that you got to really prove yourself worthy that you want to be a videographer, video editor, because you actually got to stack up your resume.
I mean, that's funny that you said that because the book I'm reading about real estate, they what
kind of relates.
Yeah, what it relates what you're saying is that you got to tell yourself that you are a investor or that you are a videographer. Sure. Yeah, exactly. And you got to let people know that you are that person.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you don't know, if the people don't know, they're not gonna spread the word for you. They're not gonna help you out.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Yeah, you got to tell people who you are and what you're doing, and that way they'll be like, oh, hey, this guy Thomas is a videographer. Let me put him in with I don't fucking know Tom Holland. Something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely feel like ridiculous expecting to get like even a low entry level job after just my associate's degree. For example,
like, hey, Desmond could be like, hey, I'm a rapper, and then let's and some like I don't know. Some person would be like,
I've already got some plans for
you've been networking too.
Yeah, I got some plans.
That's what you told me. Yeah, just recently. I didn't even know that until you told me like earlier today.
Someone could be like, let's hook him up with 21 Savage or something.
Definitely potential for that.
But that's what I'm saying. You gotta let people know who you are and what type of things you're doing and your goals. And
it definitely took me too long to like realize that.
You gotta, and then they'll just put you on. I mean, like it's like kind of like what I did too. Is like the whole time I was like, oh yeah, I want to get promoted. Oh, I want to get promoted. Oh, I want to get this job.
Yeah. We live in a competitive world.
Yeah,
so
and then my boss, the higher ups, are like, oh, Augie, this guy wants to do this and that, and let's try to put him there. You know, he works his ass off. Blah blah blah.
For sure. Yeah, and and I even try to go over and beyond. Like I'll give you a few examples because I was actually one of the only people that caught on to this. For example, like when we're filming Hebron, he's like, this is not a spoiler at all, just like a little detail. There's like a TV behind him, and there's a reflection, and I'm like, wait, we gotta duck down because we're showing up in the reflection.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll bring up. And there's another example where I was recording reactionary shots, and there was like another camera in the background, and I had to point that out. And I point out these things nobody else notices.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's important. Yeah. I try to go over and beyond and try to take this thing seriously, because what I learned about myself is like things I'm very specifically, like things that I'm very interested specifically on, that I have like a niche for it, and I'm like, I'm more prone to bringing things up and know a lot more about it, have more things to say about it. Because, for example, on the opposite example of that, if I was like in a class that's boring to me, I'm gonna be like I'll be talking the least amount of everyone in the room. Which is fair,
I mean, well, you gotta show that you care, like you're saying. You gotta you gotta really.
And that's what I've been trying to like open up. Yeah, to get out
you
my
really
zone.
Gotta point out like some of the like key components of the show, like, oh hey, my reflection showing the cameraman, that wouldn't make sense.
Or something in the background.
I mean,
that's inconsistent.
once you show people that you care, that what you're doing, and you show your motivation, and stuff
that's
like
exactly
that,
what I'm
they'll
going
be like,
for.
they'll be like, hey, Thomas, that guy is really good with paying attention to detail. Videographer.
That's what I like to do.
They'll put you on for sure.
And I have another big example. Is like I even added an idea for a shot type, like. For example, I brought this idea of having like a low camera angle. For example, one of the characters got tackled down on the ground. Yeah. And I had this idea of where there'd be like they call it a worm eye angle.
I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea about.
Well, I learned this in film school, where you point the camera up towards the character that's aggressive.
Okay.
And it basically, the main point of this camera angle is to show a power dynamic.
Oh, okay. To show like. So it's like a POV, like to show how little you are.
Yeah. Because that's what exactly I learned in film school. And even
what's it called again? A worm what?
Worm eye.
Worm eye. Okay.
In the opposite is an eagle eye.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense, because the eagle is trying to eat the worm.
Yeah. That's what I learned in film school. There's other like terms for it, but that's like the more common one. But even the director liked that idea. So that's like next Sunday we're gonna add that shot in.
Okay.
Yeah, and just switch angles from there.
So besides videography and shooting with Hebron, the actor, this guy is also gonna get his driver license soon.
Yes, sir.
If I pass.
If he pass.
You will.
In confidence, I believe in Thomas.
But you know why I'm so anxious today?
Why?
It's tomorrow.
Oh.
It is. Oh, that's why I'm super anxious. I literally had dreams last night of getting my driver's test, which was ironic, and I kept waking up. It was like irritating me.
No, you got this, man.
It's at 2:30 tomorrow. It's up north in Shoreline, but I did study a bunch of videos. I practiced I literally practiced with my dad yesterday.
Okay.
Like with the parking. I've even made a fat list of what they test you on specifically, because I looked up videos and everything. So I'm just going all out on like studying for it.
This guy is extra prepared. He's ready.
I have to, because driving's a little challenging for me, especially parking wise.
Yeah,
so I have to
go harder. Parallel parking is usually the hardest.
One. You know what actually really comforted me, like calm my nerves. Like when I did more research, those are actually the least amount of points apparently.
Okay.
There's just 4. I think it's 4 points for backing around the corner and 4 points for parallel parking. Whereas there's some that are like 8 points. Okay. For example.
I don't remember the points. It's been a while since.
You were like 16.
Yeah. Since 16.
I didn't even know they had points. I ain't even gonna lie. I just took it.
Oh really? Did you get a first try?
Yeah, I just took it. I didn't even realize they had points. I didn't even lie.
Man, I hope I get a first try, because
I know you will, man.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You definitely got it.
People believe in me.
If you're studying and you're like,
I don't want to jinx
extra
it,
preparing, you definitely got it.
Got this. People
that's not jinxing. It's just staying confident. You gotta stay confident within yourself.
But it's hard to calm my nerves down when there's like another like person judging me behind my shoulder.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
I'm like, it's hard to like focus. Yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing I'm intimidated by.
Don't let that intimidate. You'll kill it, brother.
Yeah, thanks. I just got to be my most well prepared. I got to get the perfect amount of sleep. Just drink half calf, so I'm not too caffeinated. And just
you're gonna drink some tea that you bought.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if that'll make me drowsy, but but that could help calm my nerves at least. But
what is your goals for the 2025?
Obviously get my license. Finishing up this TV series.
Yes, sir.
Continue networking on top of that after it's over, to make sure I'm not frozen in progress.
Yeah.
Because that would be, what's the point of, stopping there, And then
we're really just trying to get big here, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
The goal, man.
And then potentially try to find another job, maybe, if I get accepted. I just gotta. The problem is I've been applying for too many film-related jobs where I need to stack on my resume way more in reality. I've learned
like build a portfolio type of thing.
Yeah. And whereas right now I got to just focus on like deadbeat jobs. I'm just joking, but just like jobs.
Yeah, a job is a job.
Money making job.
It's a money making job.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta make money for the pay the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And then I'm also gonna buy a new phone. Gonna buy hopefully a new car too. So big expensive. So I'm definitely using up all my savings.
Big baller moves.
Yeah, for sure.
Big baller Thomas moves right here.
Yeah, and the new phone I'm getting, I'll show it in the next pod, but it has really good cameras and potentially it can be like a second camera maybe. I gotta test it out, but it's got like 3 camera lenses on it, which is nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
What else, Tom? What else you got for us?
I'm also on a sober month journey.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually went cold turkey on weed, alcohol, plus other stuff that I can't mention. Man. But it's like day 26, so it's almost over.
Congratulations.
Yeah, there's a lot of ups and downs, but some days were easy, but the hard days were only miserable because I'm like, I couldn't stop thinking about it. There's like no escape from certain things. Yeah,
that's huge, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Man. Yeah, it's part of the journey. It's already week 4. I'm glad I'm doing the driver's test within it, so I'm not like groggy from like edibles the night before or something. So it's like it's fitting timing because the reason I have so many reasons why I'm doing it, not just because they reset my tolerance. That is a good like bonus, but I want to be at my full mental capacity because I'm focused on this TV series. I really don't want to blow.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to focus on this driver's test. Like there's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things. You're trying to take care of properly.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I got to be at my full capacity and start off this season strong too. Helps too.
That's good to hear, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. That all sounds great, man. I'm proud of you, man.
It was tough.
I'm really happy for you, Thomas.
Yeah, thanks. It was like the day after Valentine's Day.
You finally got to do the things that you wanted to do. And work on.
Yeah. I never had this feeling before, like working with a film crew, especially. Like that's definitely like meaningful.
Hey, I mean, this is a life lessons, guys. You guys gotta reach out to just gotta reach out to everyone. Let them know who you are.
Let them know what you want to
do. Do, your goals and passion, and they'll put you on. They'll help you. They'll try to help you.
People are helpful. I'm learning that.
Yeah. Like you actually gotta put yourself out there.
If you're quiet and you don't, if you're not
that's
saying,
a mistake I've learned.
If you're quiet, you're not saying what you want to do. No one's gonna help you because they're not gonna know who you are, what you're trying to do.
That's the harsh reality.
Yep, that's the harsh reality.
I've been through that. Yeah.
Yep.
And I feel way different compared to last. Remember the beginning of last year, I was kind of mopey, and as soon as I got laid off, and then
this guy has now a lot of energy.
It's a huge difference. I'm telling you.
I know.
I'm telling you. You can sense the aura coming off him right now.
For sure.
He got aura right now.
He's like Goku turning Super Saiyan right now.
I know. Yeah. I'm still within the progress.
I think his hair's turning blonde.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Standing up a little more.
Usually that doesn't happen in the winter, but usually that happens in the summer.
It's turning a bit spiky right now.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it goes up. I even put hair product like recently.
Oh right.
Yeah, just to keep it up so it's not like just falling apart. Yeah, because it's hard to hold it up. My hair's stubborn like that,
But hey, shout out to you guys too if you're still listening. Also like, give us feedback. We really enjoy it. We need it. We want to improve. And we want to keep this going.
Yeah, for sure. Also, another investment I forgot to mention is that I got a new camera. This is the same camera I'm using for the TV series. Fun fact, and it's just kind of the camera we're gonna use for now on.
Hopefully, Thomas doesn't slip a clip in our podcast while editing.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, but that definitely wouldn't make that mistake. But yeah,
we'll see.
But yeah,
who knows? He might spoil it a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe I'll show the fun action shot I did recently.
Maybe he'll do like a little slip of the warm view.
Yeah. We haven't done that one yet, but
okay.
But maybe next Sunday. Yeah. But yeah, it's the Canon R50, by the way. It's a good camera. I wanted the Canon R8. That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
But it wasn't in my budget. So I have to kind of wait.
It's okay. It's okay to start where you are and then eventually grow your equipment.
Yeah, that's like almost like the perfect like
it's the investment
you can get now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like this. I got the Shure mic finally for this
podcast.
Yeah,
we both got Shure mics.
Now we got 2 Shure
mics. As Bluebird for the blue body.
It matches you actually.
Yeah, it's me over here.
Yeah, it's fitting.
All right. I mean, you got anything else, Thomas, for us?
Pretty much
you got anything for the guys out there, people?
I don't want to ramble too long, but I did summarize like mostly everything that's important at least.
And that's a dub, guys.
Yeah, that's a huge dub.
Clap, clap,
that's
clap,
two
clap.
dubs. That's two dubs for y'all. I wish you still had a little clap machine, but that's two dubs for y'all.
We don't have that right now.
That's two dubs.
I mean, now
your girl wanted that back on, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess I gotta find it.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, Desmond, what about you?
It's your turn.
You got good stuff going on too.
You got a new home.
Yes, sir. I don't even know where to start.
That's big. Yeah.
Let's start with this. Yeah, I got a new house. Got my mama. Got the family into a home.
Come on,
I'm out of the ghetto. No more crackheads. I don't gotta look at no crackheads. I don't gotta look at no trashy gas stations. No drug deals.
That's big.
It's just straight suburban neighborhoods with the water.
I bet you're a lot more stress free. You said.
Oh man,
like I heard you were very stressed the past like half year. At least, right?
Man, I was, and it had a lot to do with that environment. Man. I didn't realize how much it was damaging my whole family, man.
Oh yeah,
I bet. As soon as we moved out, man, I'm telling you, mama changed up. She's happier. She's smiling. That makes me happy. Of course,
I'm happy for you.
She's cooking up a storm every day. I come back from work and she's throwing down with some spaghetti,
good
some
vibes,
pork chops.
Good vibes.
I'm like, this is it, bro. Ribs 2 days in a row.
Nice.
Loving it, bro. Got a raise too, bro. I'm balling. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, God's got plans for you, man.
Yeah, man. I'm hoping so, bro. I'm really trying to get at it this year, man. And I got so much going on, you know, where to like keep it focused on right now. But yeah, the house is huge. Loving that. We're all happy. Trying to get a studio built in my room, but the paychecks are a little tight because I'm paying like $3,000 for rent.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of responsibilities.
Yeah, I got a lot of responsibilities. But right
That's
now I'm working on building a studio in my room. They gave me one of the bigger rooms. My brothers agreed to give me the bigger room so I can make a studio in there. Just bring all the boys from work and start recording and whatnot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you've been networking.
Yeah, I've been networking, man.
Mentioning.
Man, I got in contact with a record label called Trey Life. They're they started off kind of as a Polynesian kind of group. Mm-hmm. Now they're kind of get everybody in Washington, to get every ethnicity.
Are they Washington?
Huh?
Are they from Washington?
Yeah, they're all from here, and they just want Seattle artists. Well, not just Seattle artists, but if you're from Washington,
local artists, basically.
Huh?
Local.
Yeah, local artists. Artists. And man, I've been in there like just trying to learn what I can, learn from the engineer. This dude named, shout out Smooth real quick. If you ever seen this, which we probably have a collaboration on, to be honest, spoilers. Nice. Shout out Smooth, man. He's been helping me out. Yugga, bro, they've been helping me out a shit ton.
You gotta send me some songs by the time you make some like songs.
I can't wait, bro.
I'm curious, actually.
I've written so freaking many as of recently, man. I've been in a creative headspace. And
I really want to make music eventually too, just to get back on. It's been so long that I'll be rusty, but it's like a hobby at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll get you back in there, bro. We're gonna get you back in there.
Yeah, I have a lot of things to catch up on and just my lyrics and shit.
So I heard what you put out. I liked it, bro. I liked it.
I kind of want to be more myself, lately, but because when I started, I wasn't.
Yeah. This guy was trying to be someone he wasn't.
Oh, it was a little 21 Savage.
Remember, I made like in high school, I made an aggressive diss towards you for fun.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
it was like a 6ix9ine kind of beat. And,
it was funny though.
Yeah, I was a joke. I didn't take it seriously at all, to be fair. But
you don't let him diss you, bro. You didn't respond back.
It was a stupid diss.
It
wasn't a real diss.
No, because I dissed him pretty bad at school. He got so mad he dissed me on the diss track.
No, that's fucking beautiful.
It's funny to look back on that. Things changed so much.
I mean, we were meeting a local rapper too in Seattle. That was set up by my uncle.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then he was giving us feedback about our the music.
Yeah, he was even telling me to be more myself.
Yeah, he said at that time we were at. I remember this. We were at Linwood. We were at the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah,
we even got some close to Pimp Out.
Oh yeah.
And
at that
and
red
went,
puffer.
Yeah, we went for dinner, and then the guy was like, you got to be more yourself.
And
not be a.
Because at the time I was so young, I thought I could get away with it when I was young. But I was like, nah, that's not realistic now that I'm older.
You gotta find your own voice. You have to.
It kind of comes with age, doesn't it? Yeah.
I mean, this guy, the rapper that we talked to, he had his own thing. He was like, he got like real instruments in the background while he was rapping, which is pretty dope. Like it's really not known. I wish I remember his name.
We only saw him once.
Yeah, we only saw him once.
Yeah.
My uncle was just working with him because he was trying to create an app kind of similar to like TikTok, but like for musicians.
Is it the same uncle that helped with the logo? Or different uncle?
No, different uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I mean, Yeah, Thomas got put on by that guy to be himself.
Yeah, for sure. I just wish it was like a year or two later where I can actually show the better shit. But that was like really earlier on where it was worse. But oh well.
You just gotta get a reality check sometimes.
Yeah, that was a reality check. That definitely probably had some influence to this day.
Thomas makes great music though.
He does. He does. I personally like it.
There's even a song I really like. I didn't even get to finish between us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite. That was like a club song, but not.
I don't make music like that no more, and I don't plan to. But
it actually was myself because it was just like a stoner kind of song.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that club song.
Yeah,
maybe that would be my last song if we ever release it.
Yeah, I was like spinning like a llama. That was one of the bars.
Yeah,
I'm a little rusty because I wrote it like in the middle of COVID, basically.
Yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah,
and I think we recorded it in my room too.
Oh yeah, we did it in my room and your room.
Yeah.
We had to take a bunch of retakes.
That's
and shit.
hilarious. I remember that.
Yeah,
I picked you up and then we went to my room to record.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then there was like some weird background noises sometimes, but we gotta figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. And we were like experimenting with different flows and mixing and stuff.
Exactly. It was
That's
fun.
what it's all about, though.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta play around with it a little bit.
That's how you find yourself, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I'm so excited, man. He's gonna let me. This man Smooth. He started off just in his garage, just.
Oh yeah, like 21 Savage.
I don't know how we started. Probably. I don't know.
I vaguely remember having like random background noise in it with like like garage.
I mean, I bet that's how most artists started. Yeah. But this man right here, right? He just he didn't know how to mix or master. He just wanted to make beats at first, and then he got in contact with different artists in Seattle, local artists, and then he was like, okay, they need someone that can mix and master. So he went ahead and learned how to mix and master. He got in contact with all these local rappers that wanted someone that can advertise them. So he's like, okay, let me learn how to market. So now he just started his own. He was like, how do I start a LLC? He found somebody to mentor him, teach him how to start an LLC. So he went and started the LLC.
That's why networking pays off.
Yep. Yeah. I'm like, man, this is huge, man. Like, this one dude just figured out how to just turn nothing into this huge thing, and he's trying to bring me a part of it. I'm like, oh man, I gotta make the most of this. So that's my biggest goal. I would say for this year is just, I would say, because I don't think I'm gonna probably be on a label by the end of this year, but my biggest goal for sure is the steps to get there, and that's just finding myself, getting confident, being who I want to be. Some of my music comes out more clear, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm going through a whole lot of experiences, and I'm learning a lot about how my brain works, how my mental illnesses and whatnot, and how to deal with them. And I guess the best way to put it is just that I'm figuring out how to turn my weaknesses into strengths,
turning a negative into a positive kind of thing.
I found out that I was bipolar. I had no clue,
Oh, wow.
That my whole life I was bipolar. I had no idea, right? And I'm like, you know what? Instead of feeling down because,
To be fair, I couldn't even tell, to be fair.
Yeah.
Desmond, have you ever read the David Goggins book?
No.
You should read it.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I think you'll be inspired.
Okay. If it will inspire me, then that's why
I think it'll inspire you. I think you should definitely read that book. It's the first one. I forgot what. I think it's called "Can't Stop Me Now" or something like that.
Man, reading has really made you smart, man.
Actually, wait. Let me see. I have the.
Yeah, I'll probably look into that. So I've been trying to learn books to increase my vocabulary, or read more books to increase my vocabulary.
Yeah, same. It's not "Can't Stop Me Now." It's "Can't Hurt Me."
Can't hurt me. Okay.
Yeah, by David Goggins.
I'll look into that for sure.
It's a great book. I think you can learn a lot from that book.
Okay. I mean, I love David Goggins. I know I don't really know his full story, but
yeah. I mean,
pieces.
I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, you share a military background. Kind of the same as he did.
Share in common.
Yeah. But okay. I think you'll gain a lot from that book.
That's good advice. I'll look into that, man. Yeah, for sure. Cause I've been needing more books to read for sure. That lines with my goals about figuring out my mental weaknesses, turning them into strengths. One thing I'm working on is with my bipolarness, whatever you can call it. One thing I'll do is I can have energy, so much energy and sporadic. What's the word? Inspiration just for random things, right? I might be super into music and the podcast one week, and then the next week I just be like, I don't feel like doing nothing.
Because there's a crash to it.
There's a crash about it. But people say when you don't want to do something, that's the best time you should do it. So that's why I'm using to my strength. I'm like, you know what? Those times where I know I'm crashed out, I just don't want to do nothing. That's why I'm especially gonna do it. You know,
that's interesting.
And build that resilience and just that have that base level of skill, whatever I'm working on, that I can just pull out a freestyle or start playing my guitar, or even though I'm not really inspired by nothing, or write a song even though I'm not inspired by nothing. You know, that's what I'm trying to work on this year, and that's gonna get me closer to getting on this label and, you know, getting my music out there, letting the world hear it. You know, I already got a lot of music in the tuck. I cannot wait.
That's awesome. I
cannot wait to show y'all. I cannot wait, bro.
And if you don't copyright it, you can even play one of the songs. If you don't.
I ain't gonna play that right now. I ain't gonna play that right now. But it won't be copyright, so I could. But
maybe by the end of the season.
Yeah, by the end of the season, y'all definitely let me see my music, man, for sure. Y'all be seeing collaborations with the artists I'm working on. Hopefully, we can even get them on the podcast. That would be dope.
Oh yeah,
man.
Yes,
aside
sir.
from that, I mean, that's kind of what wraps it up. Just music, working on my mental health.
Man, that's hella dope, man.
Networking. Thank you, man.
That's a big dub right there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Congrats.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. But I'm excited, man. I'm super excited. That's why I'm like all giddy and smiling. As soon as whenever I think about it, I'm just like, man, I'm really doing it. You know, I'm actually starting to get on that path.
Nice.
You know?
We both had our own mood boost.
Yeah, bro.
From like working on our own shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Getting in that path.
Yeah.
For all of you guys out there, man, like we said, don't be quiet, man. I'm telling you, I'm one of the most
that's
quiet
like
people.
one of the biggest mistakes I made too. Mm-hmm. So I guess we have that in common. I didn't even realize.
You gotta let people know who you are.
Let them know who you are. Let them know when you need help. Let them know when you have something to give.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people are always looking for something, man. It's always something.
I feel like being introverted has not paid off at all because actually,
no, I mean, there's times where it's good to be introverted, but I mean, like connection wise, where you're trying to do stuff like, you know, music, or for example, like videography, being a social media influencer type of thing. I mean, you gotta really voice out who you are.
But I'm like the type of introvert that's willing to like try to improve my extroverted.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. I mean, sometimes it's good to be introvert because you want to like get away from all the parties and drinking and shit like that. And really,
there's actually science to you.
Just dial down to what your projects are and doing.
It
what
actually helps you in
do.
editing solo too.
Yes, sir.
But there's actually science to being introverted is that you gain energy from being alone. And then once you're reset and ready to get out there.
You get out there, exactly.
That's kind of how it works.
I think I'm more in the middle. I'm not like introverted or extroverted.
You've always been like that. 50-50.
There's a word for it, but I don't know what the word is.
It's a hybrid. It's
hybrid. I'm just in the middle.
Yeah, I'm like.
Well. I love being introverted, but also times like, oh yeah, I do want to go out and be like, hey, let's have fun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm like 70 because I did a test and I'm like 70% introverted, but I want to get up to.
I did a test too. I was 50-50.
Oh, interesting. So that's true because I want to try to dial it down to 65 or 60%.
I mean, most of the times, every time, like at least I invited you out, you at least try to go out.
Oh yeah, I feel like that definitely changed parts of my personality.
So I think I definitely think you got a little bit more of the extroverted side because you're willing to go out.
Yeah,
and do
probably
stuff.
was a rough start because I felt a little awkward at first because I wasn't used to
I mean,
but
once you start doing, you get used to it. You know what I mean?
And obviously I got more comfortable, especially with seeing the same people.
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
Because like meeting new people is like more challenging.
Well, I mean, also like now when you meet new people, now from my like you know POV, you've been having you have no problem meeting people now. Like your conversations.
Yeah, I feel like
a lot more. Even from my POV, you're a lot more outgoing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Because in my head, I don't feel that.
When
much.
I first met you, you're definitely more outgoing from the first time I met you.
And confidence.
Really?
You can sense the confidence in you, man.
Oh yeah, thanks. I appreciate it because I didn't really see myself that way. Like for a long time.
No, you're there, man. You're there.
you're on that path, bro. You're walking it.
Yeah, that means a lot actually.
Yeah,
we're all just trying to walk on that path.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, hey, we got 3 dubs right here.
Hey.
I mean,
yes, sir.
Like I said, even though we got all these things going on, we're still trying to produce this pod. All these future podcasts. We really want this podcast to go. I mean, I wanted to influence you guys the good and give advice, and also the people that have the hobbies and whatever experience they have to give their advice and their history and experience. So hopefully that you guys don't make the same mistakes and do what you're passionate about. if it's becoming an actor like Hebron, you know, he has his experience and what he did in mistake, and hopefully that you guys can learn from.
Yeah, true. It's just to make it clear, it's okay to make mistakes as long as you recover from it. Like,
I mean, like, also we got so many people on this pod that talked about their own mistakes and their experience that hopefully you guys can learn from and not make those same mistakes.
Yeah,
and,
that's helpful. Like, learning from others' mistakes,
exactly.
so you don't have to do the same.
I mean, like, for example, you know, we brought up my girlfriend. She was a dental hygienist. You know, she talks about her experience and some mistakes she made. Who else we got in here? We got like a single mother, Samantha.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we got a college student, you know, Hong.
Frisbee, I forgot his name.
Frisbee guy, Tony. We got you know, also shout out to all the guests that we had. We really appreciate you guys.
Shout out
for coming on to this pod.
We appreciate it, even with all the technical difficulties.
We got Mula Moose that, you know, becoming an artist and his struggles of being an artist.
And Mook 4K.
Mook 4K, exactly.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm sure we left out some people. My apologies, but you know,
it was like 24 episodes.
Yeah, we really do appreciate every single one of you guys. Oh, Angel, the guy who works out, you know.
Jim Bro.
Yeah,
that guy, Angel.
Zach,
he's the guy who put me on.
He's a fitness entrepreneur.
That guy put me back on the podcast and hopefully got these guys inspired to be on this podcast.
Actually,
as well.
I just remembered.
Yeah, and then Zach the teacher. So we got a lot of guests. You know, the previous season 1. So season 2, I mean, we're probably gonna have maybe more guests, but like I said,
be a mix of bringing people back and also getting new people.
It's gonna. Right? I think I want to bring more new guests and then a few of
roughly what percentage? Like
probably like
80%
of new guests and 20% of
guests.
comeback guests.
I can imagine that
because
we do it monthly.
Yeah, we're gonna do it monthly. So it has to be less.
Yeah, that's a great
bring back. We want to bring new people talking about their experience.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean, you know, like season 3, we're not gonna bring back. You can bring back any other guests that, you know. For example, like other people, like guests that we had in the past.
Yeah. Definitely Hebron's gonna be back on, and I'm gonna be on there too.
So talk about the TV series you guys got going on.
Once it's completed and released.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
I'm excited, man. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. We got a good year coming for
2025. It's gonna be good for us.
For sure. Yeah, it's gonna be big. It's like. That number is just like right in your face. Like 25 is just we're literally in the mid-20s.
Yes,
sir. It's surreal.
That's actually crazy.
I know COVID was like half a decade ago. Is that insane? Like I think about that almost every day this year. It's weird.
Honestly, great work, guys. Great work to Desmond.
Yeah, this was a good podcast. It was refreshing too. Good
shit, brother.
It was motivating to hear what you guys had. I'm like, so y'all doing shit too? We're all doing shit. That just feels good. I know.
We all have our own niche.
It feels good.
We're taking it seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I'm exploring more hobbies, exploring more things I want to do. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how things are. You know, definitely want to get this pod going for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we've been holding it back for like a month. Not gonna lie. Speaking of which, it's because we're not holding it back purposely. It's because we actually got a lot of shit going on. Like, this guy was sick for like 2 weeks.
we all had our own reasons.
This guy had to like work, and then I had to like do other shit.
And let's talk about that power outage story.
Yeah, the power outage in Seattle.
It was so fucking windy.
It was so weird. It was like a sequence of like 5 weeks of things going on.
That was the one time it was neither of our fault, and you showed up. I felt bad for you.
I showed up
because you had no service, and then it's bad.
Honestly, we're here. We're doing it. This is what, March, right?
Yep, March. It's like a third into March.
Hopefully we'll have this pod either by the end of March or beginning of April, depending if we have the next pod.
Yeah, I feel like this should be released at least this month eventually.
We'll see because we gotta wait to see what's our next podcast and see if we have a guest or not.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so we'll try to release this as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But you guys got anything else to say?
Also, should we debate if we want to catch up from January and February, because we would only have like 10 podcasts if we don't catch up those 2 months.
Well, we'll talk about it behind the scenes. But you guys got anything else here?
Nah, man,
we caught up on pretty much everything.
We hope that y'all are doing great and figuring out your path too, man.
To the subscribers, the supporters,
thanks for the support.
Honestly, comment down below your success and what your goals are, and let the people know in the comments who you're trying to be. Like, if you're trying to be an actor, you're trying to be social media influencer. You're trying to be a podcaster. I don't know.
Everybody's trying to be a somebody at the end of the day.
Let like a manager. Let the people know down in the comments, or I don't know. You know, just do it. You know, comment down below. We appreciate the love. Like, share, comment down, share with your pets. You know what I mean. We're gonna be back. Yeah, we're gonna be back strong. We're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be doing this. We're gonna get the posters soon.
Yep, and the coffee table.
Yeah, the logos, everything. It's gonna be great, man.
It's all love. It's all love. We appreciate the love. Yeah, we'll be coming back for sure.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back to season 2, boys and girls. We out. We out.
We outie.